kind of circling, circle, circle, circle. Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Good news. Hello, hello. Welcome. If you see this message, your angels have a message for you. Things are so crazy. As you can see, I still have a pact. If you see behind me, there's like I got a new shelf. And you shouldn't be packing. But like, just so much crazy stuff's been going on. Not even just the world. I think people on a personal level. For me personally, yes. If you tuned into the last reading, then you know that I have been spending the summer up with my daughter. She got married. Unfortunately, it wasn't a great marriage. And got her to a safe place. And still working on that safe place. Hence why I need to pack. But I digress. I'm here to give you a message. Because your angels have been tapping for a few days now. And they're like, we got a message. It's been a couple of weeks. You said you're going back out there. I'm like, I know. But I had to finish up my botanical ink course. And I got the rough draft of my book done. Plus, I had things getting together for the new year for everybody. I felt compelled to do that one twice. Oh, there's a card that doesn't belong in here. Signs. It's just for you. Signs. You're getting signs. The angels want you to know that. I'm going to put you a little bit lower if that's okay. So we can be able to see the cards. There you go. It wasn't really properly set up, not going to lie. Grab the amethyst here. She's going to help us out. Signs. So yeah, looks like we got some signs happening. That is interesting. There's another one in here. It actually comes out of this deck. So, listening. The angels are listening to you. Do you see this? I didn't check any lighting or anything before I went live. And after I finish the live, if you come on, jump on during the live, just know that this goes private right after. And then I decide if I want to keep it up, and then I decide from there. So I know it looks squished down. The table is low. I'm on my homemade stool, like a little log. It was for an art project, well, actually an art installation last year for the History Museum. And oh my goodness, are you kidding me? There's another one. Trust. Trust is in the deck. That is so cool. I mean, you watch me go through this. And I always, at the end of a reading, make sure that the cards are separated. So like this came out right away. So they're saying there's signs here that they're listening to you and to trust. It is really important to trust at this time. Wow, I feel it. Like there's a warmth that came over me, and when that happens, I know that my angels and guides are like super duper near, and major shifts are about to happen. The first time I really experienced that is I had gotten into some trouble, and yeah, police and all, but I wasn't guilty of it, just so you know. And I had to go sit in a waiting cell, and I was terrified because it was like I didn't do this. Like I don't want and my kids needed me, and I need to be home, and I'm sitting in the cell. And let me tell you, miracles occurred. Not only did I get out of that holding cell, court was held for me after the regular time. I was able to get home to my daughter safe and sound, which she was in a different city, 45 minutes away. I ended up making friends because I ended up going through probation, because I had to prove my innocence, right? Prove until innocent, that sort of thing. And I was innocent, I proved it. But the thing is, people knew it before I did. I mean, and I never thought about it. The people have been in the system for so long, and they see hardened criminals. Then here I come along, I'm a hardened criminal. I am not a hardened criminal. I'm like so far from that. So I ended up making friends with my probation officer, and to this day we still keep in touch. And that was, oh my God, 20 years ago. Wow. But yeah, but she told me, it was funny because I remember asking her, like, why did you let me use the bathroom? And I was so grateful that she let me use the bathroom. But I noticed that nobody else was allowed to use the bathroom. And then, yeah, she let me use the bathroom and she explained to me that how you bring and present yourself, that people know we have an intuition. So she taught me a lot. She taught me about using intuition. And she was a really big part of my healing journey and getting onto the right path. So I'm really feeling compelled to share that story because I feel like just like me right now, you're going through a lot. And it might not be hitting you personally, but it could be hitting like family members or close loved ones. And I'm really getting the feeling like the angels are saying, we're giving you signs. They're all around. They're all around. And that they're listening. They're listening to your prayers. They're listening to your heart. And they're asking you to trust the situation. It might not be working out exactly how you want it to be. You gotta trust in divine timing. Let's get a little bit more of a look. So, I am gonna go through that deck again real quick because I can't figure out why these cards were in this cards. Interesting. It says wait at the bottom of the deck. Feeling like you've been waiting. I don't think you have to wait anymore. I got the feeling wait wasn't like you have to wait. I got the feeling it was more like you've been waiting. Messages do have for my viewers. Angels, guides, and plums. Romance. I guess we've been waiting for love. Something just popped in my head, which was I was on YouTube yesterday, and there's a lot of people starting to marry themselves. I married myself back in 2014. I never regretted it. So, but I'm hearing something about like love yourself first and say no to what doesn't serve you. Like if it's not loving, that's what it is. Your angel's wanting to learn how to love yourself so you can say a healthy no. I've been in this position before. Man. I've gone to therapy to learn how to say no. Oh yeah, your girl was a people pleaser back in the day. And my counselor had me saying no to the silliest things. She'd be like, I want you to babysit my kids. But I had to say no to everything she had to say, no matter how ridiculous it was. And then one time I was smart pants. And I said, well, what if they ask me why I said no? And she said, then make a silly excuse. Like, you don't have to answer why. So then they started giving me silly excuses like, I'm counting polka dots on my ceiling. I'm giving my cat a bubble bath. Like, ridiculously funny things. Because that's what helped change the brain. Because it was funny and ridiculous and it makes you think. So I think that's something very important, that you're learning how to say no. Because when you say no, it's actually saying yes. Because you're saying no to the things that you don't want. And you're saying yes to the things that you do want. And I have a feeling that when it comes to love, that you have a harder time saying no. Because you don't want to hurt the person's feelings. And the angels are clearly telling me that no shouldn't be a punishment to you. No is a healthy boundary. Because I remember, when I was young, my kids were younger. A year from now, you're not going to believe who you are. Yes. I seen there were people here. If they didn't write with a message, it wasn't for them. You've been compromising yourself too much. That's why the no's. Oh, I got it now. Yep, they want you to reconsider. I'm getting the picture now. Completely improving health. Alright, so the ones that actually get to go through the whole thing, this is your message. They're asking you to pay attention for signs. because they're listening to you. You've been crying a lot about this. You've been waiting a long time. And I get the feeling that you just don't want to wait no more. They're asking you to trust, okay? Learn how to say no. This is a big card. They want you to, like, normally it's like a no to a thing, but I didn't get that from this card at all. Especially when romance came out first. It's not saying no to romance, but what it's saying is that you've been compromising too much. You're having a hard time with saying no. And I can understand that. Saying no sometimes hurts. But sometimes no is better, because sometimes no because I can't afford something right now, because I'm saving for the bigger thing. Sometimes no is keeping you safe, and no is divine protection. I'm actually like, I know this is not for everybody, but there's somebody that wants something really bad, or someone really bad, and although you're attracted or you think that there's something there, they're saying no, because you're compromising for yourself too. They want you to know a year from now, this is when things are going to be better, because you're going to be working on yourself. You're going to reconsider what I've been saying right now, because I know it's a hard thing to take in, and not everybody wants to hear that they're kind of a pushover with love. And I get that. I'm a pushover with certain people too, especially my kids. And especially some friends and relationships, you just kind of, you compromise, but they're saying they want you to reconsider these compromises. Like, it's like right here. Reconsider the compromise. Start saying no. Because it's going to improve your health. When you start improving your health, this is not just your bodily health, this is your mental health. This all goes together. And they're saying a year from now, yeah, man. I'm even seeing this like just in the new year, that the progress is going to happen from some of you. Some of this is not just about romantic relationships, though. Some of this is about getting support from really good people. Yeah. Because I'm hearing, like, stop. I really am hearing stop saying no. Like, stop saying, stop saying no. That was interesting. But it's important for you. Maybe there are some of you saying no too much. And this is a year of yes. But when that first came through, it was such a strong, don't be a pushover with your no's. I can easily say no now. After I learn how to say, like I'm counting polka dots on my ceiling. But I think about when before I say no. I am empathetic to others. But this is for a few people. This is like, the angels really want you to reconsider, because I keep getting about your health. You're getting headaches, chest pains, and something to do with your stomach. The reason why I say this is, see on the card here, it's going up. And this is really highlighting here. It's saying, like, it's blocking your flowing energy. And that's what's blocking your manifestation. I know a lot of people say, it's all about how you feel and flow. Like, listen, God loves you. And whether you can't have something or not, God is going to comfort you. Your angels are going to comfort you and love you. Just like a parent would, like a good parent would. They would hold you and cuddle you and say, I know you want this, but please understand that it's no right now. We gotta work on these other things, because there's something way better coming along. And this is just gonna hurt you. I literally heard somebody talk about this the other day too, about like, and please don't be mad at me that I'm using a dog as a reference, but this was like a beautiful reference. Sometimes you have to say no. If your dog wants your chocolate, you say no. You say no because you know the chocolate's going to hurt your dog. And the angels and guides are saying, like, it's important for you to say no, because giving the chocolate to the dog is going to obviously hurt the dog. So this is why you need to start saying no. It's not because it's a punishment. It's not because they're refusing it to you. It's kind of like that situation. If the chocolate's just not good for you right now, you're going to get an allergic reaction, and your angels are holding you, and God is holding you, and saying, just, no, not right now. They want you to improve your health. They want you to get stronger. They really want you to reconsider this. This is a big thing right now. They're saying, like, no more cards. It's like, I keep getting the word no. It's funny. Because it's not like, no, like, but it's like, and improving health, like the improve health line, it's like so important. You not saying no is you're burning yourself out. You not saying no is like ruining your boundaries. It's hurting your feelings. You not saying no, they really want you to reconsider and compromise. You fall in love with yourself. Everything lines up. They want you to look for your signs. Be sure to look for your signs. They are listening to you. Trust. They want you to trust. Prove this health by saying no. No to the things that no longer serve you. A year from now, it's going to be all about the yes. And it's so strange that those 3 cards were in my deck. So I will be back a little bit later. The angels have asked me to do a few readings tonight, on and off at different times, because today is a very special day. Portals have opened, 12 days of Christmas. And in the description, I even say that what are you going to do with your 12 days of Christmas? And if you have a question, please think about it. And when I do the next reading, which is 4:38 right now, I'm in Niagara Falls, Canada. I will be back. Spirit says by 6, so I'll be back by 6. Actually, I feel 5:55. Yeah, I'll be here for 5:55. So obviously there are changes coming around, and first person that comes in, I'll let them pick the deck of what I'm reading. I got like, how many decks here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13 decks going. Oh, 14. I haven't even opened Labyrinth. 10 more people, and then I get to start using those. But before we go, let's do an angel number. I felt 4 that time. 4 knots. And 441 came up. The angels and archangels say that your thoughts are manifesting very quickly into material form. So be sure to only think about these desires. Ask the angels for help in staying positive. 441. That's the first one. I just seen 1818 on the clock. That's important for somebody. I've been personally seeing a lot of 4s lately. Lots of 4s. Lots of 4s. And 9s. Even today, 3 9s. With a 5. Okay, so I will see you at 5:55. Think of your question. Oh my goodness, this table is just not stable. Like I said, moving. And I just go with it. I flow with it and just take it as a divine invitation. So, but I do say no to things that are not good for me anymore. And I've learned to do that. It's important. Yeah, I feel like that was just such a big part of the message right now. Is it's okay to say no, because it's divine protection. You're being loved. You're being guided. You're being, like a parent. No, don't touch that. That's hot. Oh, that's gonna hurt you. But yeah, I know what that feels like. Can't even imagine how our source, our creator feels about that. Can you imagine? Whew. I think about Bruce Almighty and it's like, yep. All right, lots of love. Take care. See you soon. Don't forget to think of your question.